Hello to my old friends and my new friends. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today we are going to be playing with a whole bunch of new makeup. The first thing we're gonna start out with is the new Born This Way matte foundation. I hope this is the right color. I have not been having the greatest luck with this lately, so we shall definitely see. Hopefully it is. I forgot to wet this. All right, I'm back. So what this foundation claims is, one, it has coconut water, which I know that some people have reactions to. They break out, or you know, it just doesn't react well to their skin. So this does have that. It says it's infused with coconut water, aids in delicately replenishing skin's moisture levels, alpine rose, which helps improve skin's health and resilience, and hyaluronic acid, which gives a smoother, more youthful appearance. It says 99% of people said this foundation blurred away imperfections. 96% said the foundation feels weightless on the skin. 93% said the foundation provides undetectable coverage. And 92% said this foundation does not require touch-ups. And this was a study in a 1-week study of 107 women. So yeah, this is 24-hour wear. I don't usually wear my makeup for 24 hours, but I do wear it for a while. Like, it's, right now it's 8:41. I'll usually take my makeup off at about 10. So, and yeah, I got it in light beige. This has been really hard for me, like, to want to test out foundations because of the fact that I can't try them out, like, or swatch them. This actually looks like it's a pretty good shade. So we shall see. I already primed with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus matte primer. So let's go in and see what this looks like. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I like this owie right there. I'm one of those people that gets a pimple and like can't leave it alone until it dies. I'm a picker. So the consistency of this is pretty creamy. It reminds me of the Catrice. It's not like thick, as you can see, it's running, but it is creamy. It's not like watery like the Uma Beauty. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just kind of giving an example of what the consistency is. Okay, I like it. What do you guys think? Half and half. Obviously no concealer, and that's kind of where I need the most coverage. I still have some left, so I'm gonna go in on the other side. See if that's enough to cover at least the bottom of my face. I'm gonna have to get a tiny little pump for my forehead though, for sure. What I really like is it's not settling into the pores on my nose, which is my huge problem area. I hate that. Everything usually settles into my nose. Even my Catrice does, and I still love it, but it does it. The only one that doesn't do that, so I'm taking just a tiny little pump. The only one that doesn't do that is the Natasha Denona Transfer Matte, but it is literally, it says pore vanishing matte foundation. So if it didn't, I would be like, what are you putting this on your container for? I like how it feels. It doesn't feel heavy or thick. I definitely don't feel like I'm wearing like a whole bunch of foundation. I definitely also don't feel like I need to go in with any more. I feel like the coverage was really good. I didn't see where it said if it's full coverage. It just says undetectable longwear foundation. Oh yeah, it does. Well, it says undetectable coverage, not full coverage. It says it's completely color true, which funny. That's funny because when I went to get this, the girl told me that it oxidizes. So we ended up picking a lighter one than she was gonna originally give me because she said that it oxidized. So according to the box, it does not. The nice thing about this is also they've made it a little different than the original, which I think the original was just short and wider. This one is longer, but you get the same amount of product. You get 1 ounce, and this is made in Canada, and it has an expiration date of shelf life of 24 months. And I found out something really interesting the other day was that the only reason they put that on the bottle is because other countries require an expiration date. I guess the United States is one that does not actually require that. I hope what I'm telling you is true. It's just what I heard. I didn't actually look deep into it, but I just thought that was interesting. Like, oh, so my makeup really does last forever. I can keep palettes for 100 years. So now we'll just see how this dries out. The coverage is so pretty. I love how it looks on my nose. I wish you guys could see. I wish I could compare, like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know what it's like to have the foundation settle into the little pores in your nose. It doesn't look very good. You have to sit there and pounce and pounce and pounce, or you have to use a really good pore filling primer. And even then sometimes, like, it doesn't work as well, or it peels. I don't know why they say pels. I feel like it just balls up and rolls off your face. That is all I have that's new for complexion products. I'm going to do my rest of my face, and then we're going to come back to the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to come back just for a second before I finish the rest of my face. I wanted to let you guys know that within probably about a minute, I would say literally about 60 seconds, the foundation has pretty much set down, which feels really, really, really nice. And I still don't feel like I have anything on my face. Okay, we are back. I think I did everything that I needed to. Let's put a little bit of gloss on. My lips are feeling a little chappy. I'm putting on the Scott Barnes XXX. I really like this color. It's so pretty. Okay. Now, I'm really liking this foundation so far. Only had it on for about 18 minutes. So, but I think that it looks really nice. It looks great on my freaking nose. I just touched my nose, and unlike when I used the Tom Ford, I did that to kind of see what the sides of my nose look like, and it came off like instantly. This did not do that, but it is creasing here and here, but every foundation does that to me. It is not new. I have deep creases in my nose, and so it just settles in there and then looks gross, but there's nothing I can do about it. They all do that. The next product we are going to talk about is the One Size brand, the one size palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have this. I don't know why, because it is literally just neutral. Oops. supposed to be like this? What is happening? Is it supposed to be off like that? Like, I don't know. Oh, I think so, because like this is like bigger on one side. Okay, because I was like, dude, I got a broken one. All right, so this is what the inside looks like. I think we've all seen this probably about a billion times. But these are definitely my jam, which I know is a lot of people's. Oh my gosh, the formula is so creamy. Well, that's weird. Okay, so the mattes are super, super creamy. Those are probably some of the creamiest I have felt in a really long time. But the shimmer was kind of gritty. But it's pretty. Ooh, okay. I'm super excited. I was like, where's my wipe? Okay. Look how pigmented and how that went on without any freaking patchiness. Oh, I'm so stinking excited to use this. I know that Patrick Starrr has had a lot of controversy in the past. I feel like he's redeemed himself somewhat. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I just know a lot of people don't like him. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the first one. It's going to be Soft Serve, which is this one, and it's kind of a satin shade. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Oh, I just took the little face away. There's a little face in it. Oh, I think some of the okay, they're a little dusty. Not too bad. I think some of the controversy was about something he wore. To an awards show. They were saying he was culturally appropriating. But I also didn't hear much about it. Like, I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it. Okay, so I'm getting some skipping, which happens. I don't have 10-year-old eyelids, but the color is beautiful. Very, very dusty. I'll show you what it looks like. As you can see, it's like, yeah, it's dusty, but that's okay. To me, it's not a big deal, but I think it's just worth mentioning. Hopefully my freaking nail beds are all ashy, or my cuticles are all ashy. I just did my nails yesterday. Okay. Oh, I'm loving this. They're blending so beautifully. Well, this one at least. Okay, then there's a color in here called Manila Sands. I can't tell. It looks like a satin, but I think it's just a matte. Yeah, it's just a matte. Oh, that one's pretty too. I wonder what made him choose these names. These are the shimmers. The green is beautiful. And he's got Rebel Gray. Oh, so incredibly pretty. And I also picked up some of the what are these called? The Eye Popper Sparkling Vision eyeshadow. Sparkle Vision. So, okay, but we're not done with the eye look yet. So now let's see. And yes, I do know that this is a very basic palette, but I think that he went with what people use a lot. So I'm going in with Booked, which is this color here. I'm glad there's no face or anything on it because I hate ruining stuff like that. So I would have rather it not had any of those little imprints in these shadows, just so I didn't feel like I was destroying my palette. But I'm excited for him. I'm excited for anybody that, you know, follows their dreams and actually is able to make them come true. The one person I would really love to see come out with a brand. One thing, okay, let me talk about something really quick. Usually when I add a darker color to the outer corners of my eyes, I get patchiness and I get it stuck. This didn't do that. Which is really, really nice. I'm gonna use a different brush. This is an older Studio Gear. I'm gonna use a different one. It's the same Studio Gear, but it's just my newer one. That one's like all flared out. The one person I'd like to see come out with a brand that I would really enjoy seeing. She's a, you know, an amazing makeup artist. She did makeup on sets for years, and she just, I think she would bring something we need to this industry. And I know there's plenty of makeup brands already, but I think she would kill it. Is I love Sarai. I want to see what she would do with a makeup brand of her own, you know. But I hear whispers that she's going to be coming out with a tequila brand, which I think is so cool. If you follow them, you know her and Sebas, which is her boyfriend. They are very big fans of tequila, so it makes sense. Okay, I just need to blend this one a little bit more. All right, I have some skipping going on right here. No big deal. That's not a deal breaker for me in any capacity. I just need to blend it out. So I'm going to take Manila Sands, that light color. It's this one here. And just kind of blend that out. Oh, it's garbage day, if you can hear that. Okay, so I'm using that just to kind of get rid of the patching or the skipping. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that same color on my brow bone. And then I'm going to go underneath my eye with a Jaclyn Hill JH40. And I'm going to go in with Booked and Soft Serve, both of them, and mix them together. It's crazy. There was a time where I would never put eyeshadows under my eyes. I thought it closed off my eyes. I didn't like the way it looked. I loved the way it looked on other people, and then finally one day I just said, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I watched an I Love Sarai video and she did it, and I was just like, oh, it looks so pretty. And so I just did it, and ever since then it hasn't bothered me. I mean, right now it does. It looks crazy. I haven't blended it out. I'm not an expert still, but I've come a long way from the person that only did browns, even though I'm doing brown today. But okay, this is so pretty. I wonder what that green would look like. I just don't want to mess it up. Oh my gosh, it looks black. I just ruined everything. Ugh. We're going back in with some Booked. Try to fix that. Now I'm gonna go back in and blend this. They look different because of that dark shade. Wow, that green like literally has a black base. You can't tell by looking at it. It just looks like an olive green. Right, we're gonna go into the Sparkle Shadow Eye Poppers. So I got two at P House. Which looks like that. Very pretty, very champagne. And then I got, what is this one? Everything and More. And the girl was like, oh, this one's my favorite. So this one is kind of trichrome. It's got, I see pink and green and gold in this one here. It's very pretty. Oh, now I have to decide which one I want to use. I think we're gonna go with P House. P House has larger flecks of glitter in it. I don't know if you can see, but it does have like little flecks of glitter, but those flecks, when I rubbed my hand, they don't seem to be coming off. So let's see what this looks like on. Let's hope I don't regret this. And when I put it on my hand, it dried down pretty quickly, which is nice. When I saw Patrick Starr's videos and pictures, these looked really smooth. They didn't look like glitter, but maybe it was different ones because there are more and I didn't get those ones. I just got these. Pretty. I think this eye has more. I need to put some more. I like the applicator. I think it makes it really easy to apply the product. So pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna take a brush. Oh yeah, they're like completely dry on my hand already. That's so cool. I'm so glad. I was afraid that these were gonna be like sticky. And not dry down. This one still has more than that one, so I'm gonna go in with some more. Is this P House? No, that's the wrong one. And fix that. Huh. It's doing something a little weird. It's like kind of lifting up the eyeshadow that's underneath it, but it didn't do that over here. It's just doing that over here, which is weird. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far. I really like it. I think it looks so pretty. Oh yeah, it looks really pretty. Okay, the next thing I got that was new, I've been hearing everybody rave about this mascara by Essence. It's the Lash Princess. It's this false lash effect mascara. and we're gonna see if it's everything everyone says it's cracked up to be. Okay guys, so this is the mascara. For me, I feel like this isn't doing anything spectacular, like beyond another mascara that I've ever tried. It's like the same. My eyes look the same. I don't feel like, oh, I don't need falsies because my lashes are just like huge. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lash extensions, or my lash extensions, my falsies, and I will be back. Okay guys, so I have finished. This is the final look. I really tried really hard to go in with some of the colors in this palette to do kind of, my family's awake now, to do kind of a pop of color on my lower lash line, and none of them showed up. And it's most likely because I had already put the brown on the bottom. Right now it's dark like that because I tried to use the blue. It just looks black to me. Yeah, it just looks black. And then I tried to go in with this green and just do maybe like a shimmer. And it's same thing, but I'm 90% positive it's because I had this under it. So these two just don't mix well together. They just end up looking like that. That's both of them combined, one on top of the other. Yeah, I didn't get the pop of color, and I got my under eye is way too dark. It's not what I would have wanted. I just wanted maybe like a little pop of blue, and I got black, which is fine. I can go in with Booked and try to lighten this up a little bit. But I think that this is a great palette. The formula, I am really, really feeling it. I think that it is smooth, it's soft, it was super easy to blend. I didn't have any problems with it except the skipping, but that is something that happens with lots of eyeshadows for me. So that is not this palette's fault. I think that this is, of course, a color or look you can create using other products. However, I think that at this point, how I've said before, you're not looking necessarily for a revolutionary palette that you've never seen before. It's more like going for great formulas that make your effort to create a look minimal. So you're not sitting there trying to create a look because it's taking forever, because one, they won't blend, or they're just being super, super difficult, or, you know, they're patchy, or, you know, that's what you don't want, is really patchy eyeshadows, right? Like that skip like all over your lid and that don't stay in place, or they fade throughout the day. And yeah, those are the things you don't want. So I think that you'll be surprisingly happy with this palette. I know that people are like, oh, it's just so bland, and it's not. I think they're phenomenal as far as the pigmentation, the blendability, the creaminess of the shadows. They're so soft. I haven't touched this one, which is taupe of my game. I love taupes. I have to use that one. Next one, Mango. Ooh, that one, can't wait to use that one. I love mustardy type shades. Super Charm, I'm running out of fingers. That one, so pretty too. Oh my gosh, he made a palette too that's gonna go super well into fall and winter. We're gonna touch this one too. Rebel Gray. Oh, that one's really pretty. This one's Walnut Strut. Is there any I didn't touch? There's Turban Legend, which is just black, so we all know what black looks like. So this is what the khaki green looks like on its own. I'm gonna put it on my hand and see if it turns black. It doesn't. I think it's just maybe the mixture of the colors that I had on. Yeah, these are just so pretty. But I'm gonna say the star for me is definitely the these guys. I love these, and I am going to definitely pick them up in the other colors. That's how much I liked them. I think it looks pretty. It dried down. It's not coming off. Nope, it's not flaking off. The little shimmer particles aren't falling off onto my lashes. Looks great. As far as the foundation, I am so happy with it. It looks so incredibly pretty, so smooth, so beautiful. I feel like I'll have to do very minimal touch-up, but we won't know that until obviously later throughout the day if it starts to break down around my nose. But as most of my foundations do, they always do. It's a problem I've had. That is a problem I have with all my foundation. They just like to break down around my nose. So yeah, I'm loving the look. I think the palette is great. I am a neutral lover, so if you love color, you may not like this palette because the colors that are in it are very, very soft, other than the blue. The foundation, if you're looking for a really good matte foundation so far, obviously it's just a first impression. I'm really enjoying this foundation so far. I will give you guys an update on what I think later as I wear it more and more. So I'm really happy with everything that I picked up today. Oh, I mean, this is fine for the price. I think it's just great. I don't think that it's better than anything or any other mascara that I've tried. All right, guys, I hope that you guys like the look. I hope that you kind of got an idea of what Patrick Starr's formulation is like, how easily it blended, how beautiful it was. But all right, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, an amazing week, and a marvelous month. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the prices of everything. I will leave all that stuff in the description bar below. I've been getting better at doing that. So, all right, guys, bye.